This is
what?
Hard to swallow.
Gross. She should have put him back on the rack.
You cannot talk to me.
On the second lead vocals to the girl.
Hi, Swallowers. Welcome back to Hard to Swallow Podcast. I'm your host, Emery LJ, on Instagram and Twitter as Ain't I Emery. And of course, I'm joined here with some motherfucking Negroes I know. Joining me now is LYRICALMAR on Instagram and Twitter as LYRICALMAR.
Hey, dolls. We're back and in a new way.
You over there in your bed in your robe?
No, I just have a little, like a little, one of those things they sell on Amazon that's like a big old fucking scarf.
I live for it.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's been a while.
I know, right? Well, thanks for joining us video recording. And also joining me is Lindsey Wagna on Instagram and Twitter as Lindswags.
Happy New Year!
Can you really say that in February?
Whatever it is.
No, but I said it anyway.
Yeah, it's fine because we ain't been here since what did one of the swallowers say? December 18th?
2022. It is now February 2023.
This makes no sense. He is the greatest of all time.
He said what he said. He said, bring your nigger bitch asses back on this show. And guess what? I did, Viserys. And I am back.
Yeah, and listen.
We are back.
You definitely got us together that day.
I said, let's do the meeting today.
Got us the fuck together. Listen, we were planning different things, which is why we have this video. But you're right. It was too long, and here we are.
Too long. But what I always say, we're back like we never left. And I want to do this show so bad that I even put on my house coat to get on camera for you, as promised.
Sweetie, that is not her house coat.
Okay.
This is literally...
I don't know about that.
This is my house coat. Smell like it, look like it, and 7-Eleven and seen it more time than all my hookups.
Okay. It's house coat.
But hey, Swallowers, we are happy to bring you on video starting this year. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you like what you hear, if you want to swallow these pills, if these pills are worth swallowing, then buy us a coffee. You can now tip us on Buy Me a Coffee. I included the link down here in the description.
Yeah.
All right. So I do have a few announcements to make. So let's get right to it. LYRICALMAR, is that you? Is that you, Diego?
Okay.
Yeah. Is that you?
New music, new year. Love to see it. New album, Can't Tell Me Nothing. Tell us about it and when is it dropping?
Well, it's just a record, just the first single. And I'm dropping a single, as the garçons would say.
Okay.
And that's going to be February 17th. Yeah. It's a Friday.
Right around the corner.
I'm really excited. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be in my pop bag this year. So I really hope the girls are really with me on this journey. Listen, I don't know if you're gonna be with me on the journey or not. But one thing I do know, it's gonna be turning it. And I really can't wait for this song. And to me, it feels like the start of what's supposed to be. Like, this is what Mar thinks it was supposed to be. Like, Lyrical Mar should have been my name in the first place. You guys should have told me
Yeah.
that. But whatever. It's fine. We're relaunching.
Yes, we will.
I love it.
And it's
Let's
only
do
right
it.
for it to be read right after Valentine's Day. It's just perfect.
Well, my new era is red. So you're going to see a lot of that.
There's a red era coming. I love
The
it.
red era coming.
Inspired by Taylor Swift.
No, inspired by The Velvet Rope, Janet Jackson.
Ooh.
And then again with Rihanna,
Yeah.
when she went
Out
red.
era.
Loud.
You know, every
Mhm.
doll who's a pop doll has a red era.
Has a red era.
Yeah, it's true. So me as a gay rapper, you know I gotta do mine too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but I do know what the album's called. And you know, this is great for me. So thank you for, showing that. Yeah, shot by Hoshi in New York City.
Yes.
I'm jumping up in the sky in a platform boot, bitch. It's not easy. I was modeling. Coco
Yes.
Coco wrote
Wow.
shot, sweetie. Okay.
Well, listen, we love to see it. You heard it from us first. Actually, that's a lie. It was on social media, but you heard it here.
I wish
Nothing.
I wish we had a clip ready, but we don't. Sorry.
I know, right? Maybe we'll get a little something, something. We're going to play it for y'all next time.
Yeah.
hmm Also, we want to make a nice little shout out to Missy Elliot, Lindsey's least favorite person, on her nomination for being in the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes, Missy. Congratulations.
The
Wanna say
talent
something to
cannot
that,
be
Lindsey?
denied.
I'm really happy about this. I mean, this is just a step in the right direction. I mean,
It's monumental.
women in hip hop have pushed the culture forward for years. Ever since they came out, including actually, I'm gonna say Roxanne Shante to me is one of the best that ever did it. But I also want to say Salt and Pepper, like their contribution to pop music and hip hop, tremendous, tremendous, and they should be in there too. But Missy should be in there as well. And so, congratulations, Melissa Elliot. Well deserved. And yes, I'm calling her by her full name because
Melissa Misdemeanor Elliot.
that
The
is
motherfucking icon.
Yes.
motherfucking icon,
Well deserved.
pioneering. And let me tell you something. I have a song that is named the same thing as Missy's song on the next album. And let me tell you something. It's fucking turning it. Missy is one of my all-time. Before there was, one of my all-time. She's in my top 10.
Oh, that's high.
Yeah, she's in my top 10. Absolutely, artist of all time. Oh yeah. Missy changed my life because she was
artistry, the pen.
Well,
why not?
she was just silly. I mean, for no reason back then. And black people weren't silly back then like that.
No.
There were a couple of people that were. I mean, Busta was silly.
Mm-hmm.
Redman, I think, was a little.
Silly.
Well, you know what I mean.
She took risks, and she wasn't doing what everyone else was doing.
But she was like,
there was a bit of humor.
Over.
There was a bit of humor.
Some quirkiness to her as well. Right?
I would say more avant-garde.
She was definitely avant-garde.
Yeah. All the above.
Custom music videos. Missy was a diva the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
She was a diva from the debut album.
Mm-hmm.
I Can't Stand the Rain. That video is iconic. That was her first video. So it's just a lot of girls don't have iconic videos their first video. That's why she's a nominee for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay.
Well,
she deserves.
She deserves.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody questioned it. Maybe somebody did in Brooklyn, New York, but we don't really. We're not.
Never.
comments,
Talent
Lindsay?
is,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
talent is undeniable.
That is.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Mm.
Well, on a not so light note, let's get to this. I think it's only right and it's our social responsibility that we acknowledge the death and murder of Tyree Nichols. The former Memphis police officers were charged in the death of Tyree Nichols. I think Lindsay felt it was necessary to make a statement. You want to take it away?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, just that it wasn't surprising to me that all of them were Black. I just have this feeling, well, it's just apparent that subconsciously, you know, young Black men are taught from a very early age that their bodies are worth nothing, that their humanity is worth nothing. And then you add that to, taking a job in law enforcement, and they're taught to criminalize people who look just like them. And this all goes back to the beast, white patriarchy, white supremacy. This is all, it all leads back to that.
Mm-hmm.
Just the fact that they thought they could just do that and get away with it, and thought they were
Right.
justified in doing so. It's this
Correct.
that subconscious thing it's just put into people. Just look around with all the things going on, things happened in our past in this country. It just makes so much sense that these officers would not think twice to bludgeon another Black man
Mm-hmm.
for what they may have thought in the moment was a slight.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad. It is really sad. It is slightly traumatizing too.
Oh yeah.
And I think it opens up a broader conversation about police brutality in this
Yeah.
country. It's not just about white people. The main monster is white supremacy. Even
Absolutely.
though these police officers are Black, white supremacy is the umbrella that everything is sitting under.
Correct.
It's unfortunate, and it's just saddens me.
Me too.
What more can you say, right? It's unfortunate, but it's a much needed conversation, and I'm glad you said it. So on a lighter note, we do want to talk about this past Sunday, the Grammys happened. So it's only right that we talk about and recap some of the highlights. Now, of course, many people won awards. I really enjoy Bad Bunny's presence, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
I love him.
Uh,
I listen to his music. I was doing merengue in my and I'm very good, by the way. I was doing merengue in my apartment, and it was the perfect beginning. It got
It
everyone's
was
spirits up, everyone's energy up. There's nothing like
like controversial or too heavy.
right. There's nothing like, that type of music that's always like jovial, uplifting,
Mhm.
it, merengue will do it to you every time. It's fun.
Yeah, I think he was a great host. There was this one awkward moment when he was talking to Taylor Swift about the price of eggs, making a joke about her
Ooh.
fandom. The host, um,
Oh, Trevor Noah. I thought we were still talking about Bad Bunny.
I was, but I just pivoted about the
Oh, Trevor
just
Noah.
the positivity in the room. Period.
Got it.
So at one moment he asked her like, he was like, can you get your fans to lower the price of the eggs? And she looked completely lost. And I thought to myself, why the fuck would you think that? Why do you think with Taylor Swift would know what the cost of eggs are? Like, you think she does her own grocery shopping?
Do you think she cares about her fans?
Of course she does.
Yeah, she lays them herself. Anyway, Viola Davis was a big highlight. She's achieved EGOT status. She said, "Bitch, stop calling me the Black Meryl Streep. Meryl don't got this."
Right.
Y'all notice I said sheep, right?
Meryl Streep is beat, but let me tell you something. Viola Davis is over.
She is.
Yes, she is.
Queen.
And I think it's finally time to stop comparing her to her. She's in her own lane.
And let me tell y'all something else. Let me tell you something. I'm a high standards bitch. And let me tell you something. I love Viola's hair right here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something what y'all got a problem with. Y'all don't know how to do hair like that and make it look cute. Put that picture back up.
And whoever did that didn't know either.
Well, listen.
It just looks like a rough blow dry.
Well, listen. This hair to me is gorgeous. If somebody was to walk by me in the person with this hair, I would say it's work. Because to me, you can tell that it weighs a lot. It's bitch, this is hair. Okay? Y'all girls can't take it. Listen, it's fine. Y'all always trying Viola's hair.
No,
y'all even try her wig on How to Get Away with Murder.
She was taking her work wigs home.
I saw a lot of
her work wig was her.
Shut up.
Wig. What you talking about? What you mean?
I saw a lot of talk about this hair, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
This hair was chewing it to me. I just feel like they should have at least put a little roller set in it. I like a rough blow dried hair because that's what this was. Yeah, yeah. I just hate that it was just like. No, I think it needed a curl.
Maybe somebody could have hit it real quick before she went out there.
Yeah, and they could have just put some hot rollers in it. The texture would have stayed. It would have been fine.
I didn't want it to be curly though. I liked it.
Not curly, but just gave it some dimension with a curl. Not heat, not real heat, like not with a curling iron.
I'm gonna tell you something. Black people are really critical of hair. They really.
Well, we have a thing with hair.
We do. I thought it was fine.
I liked it.
Yeah,
she's a natural girl.
I know, but it just unfinished.
Listen, I was just happy that because when she got her Grammy for her spoken word album, it wasn't televised. So I was glad that when she announced that award, that the room literally stood up for her.
Yeah,
that was important.
She deserves it.
She got her moment. Yeah.
She is the woman king.
Well,
did y'all actually go see that?
No, and I'm ashamed because I heard that it was sickening.
I heard that too.
It had one.
When it was over, yeah.
I think it had the highest or almost the highest rating of the year for movies.
Really? Yeah, I'm gonna watch it when I'm in the mood.
Boy, I need to be in the mood for that type.
I need to be in the mood for I am your father. I have to.
Lindsay,
we just saw Black Panther 2.
I know what you watch. So for you to say that,
what do I watch?
Some shit that don't need to be watched.
She at home rewatching The Color Purple. What you talking about?
She be watching some nonsense sometimes.
Not really.
Listen, congratulations, Viola.
Yes, Viola.
Congrats, Viola.
I knew you were gonna get it.
Queen.
And also a big major highlight was Kim Petras winning a Grammy.
Go ahead.
The first trans woman to win a Grammy in her category.
Hit it, Lindsay.
I don't even know the words.
What I didn't understand was, and I love that song, but I'm a nitpicker because I'm a music maker. Why didn't I hear no Kim Petras in the background of that chorus too, girl? If you're gonna sit up there and belt like, girl, why you ain't have Kim? Why you ain't have Kim layering that, girl?
No, Kim did some. I don't know. Her part was whack. It was like,
no,
oh my
I
God.
like her part, girl.
it's all right. Yeah.
It was a #1 song and now also a Grammy winning song.
Okay.
No, it's a
She
cute
did what
song.
needed to be done.
They turned it in. That song is cute, and it was all over TikTok and all over those things that you young folks love.
Listen, I appreciate it, and you know what? Thank you to what's his name? Oh, their name's Sam Smith,
Mm-hmm.
but even putting her on the track, right?
Yeah, that was really cool.
Representation
and he had on a red
matters.
catsuit.
Yeah.
Oh, did y'all see Violet Chachki and Got Me on the
Yes.
red carpet?
Yes.
They was on the stage too. It was cute.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, work. And also, we got to give a shout out to Honey Dijon, another trans woman who also won a Grammy that night for her contributions to Renaissance, Beyonce's album.
Word.
Yes.
Call me when you want to get hot.
Honey Dijon Mustard. And let me tell you something. I am so proud of this moment. A lot of people did not know that she won in the same night that Kim did because, you know, she didn't walk on the stage and she didn't get to make an announcement about it. But it's important to highlight that fact as well.
Absolutely. She deserves acknowledgement as well. That Renaissance album, we spoke about it here on the show, is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes.
It really is. And like Beyonce said, I was so happy that she pointed out, like, thank you to the queer community because at its core, this is a queer album.
It is, and that's what she made it for.
Yeah. And speaking of Queen Bee,
yes,
most Grammy wins of all times, 32 motherfucking Grammys.
Beyonce, Giselle, come on.
Knows.
Yeah,
I mean, just when you think the bar is high, the bitch put on her Walmart running shoes and she takes us further. I love to see it. Beyonce,
I love this.
Thank
dress.
you.
I love this dress.
Me too.
Oh, you do like it?
I love the whole look.
I saw a few people complaining about it, but I was like, I love it.
What
they always complain about Beyonce.
Always complaining about her.
It's so hard being B. She just can't make
she's
everybody
not
happy.
She's not a fashion girl who thinks she's a fashion girl.
Right. She doesn't think she's a fashion girl.
She thinks she's a fashion girl.
I don't think she thinks that. I think she'd be trying to look cute.
I think she's leaned into what she needs to lead into.
Yeah.
Her Texas look.
She's invested in her look.
Very feminine, you know.
But if she thought she was a fashion girl, you would see her hitting the streets in her fashion.
At one point, she was trying that, and it was failing.
Well, listen, I don't know if it was failing or not, Lindsay.
It was.
I don't know.
Oh, you want House of Darion or after that?
She was doing a lot of Solange-esque. And then when
I do remember that era, it was kind of like around a drunken love.
No, it was before that. It was kind of before that. And she did, the circle glasses, hat. you're not. That's not your this bohemian look, Coachella. It was like, no, please lean into small waist, big booty, big titty.
Damn.
Sexy.
You gonna say stick to your gigs?
I mean, lean into that, and I think she did. And I think with Marnie, she's Marnie definitely has her aesthetic down pat.
Mm.
Even though me and Emery one time all I'll say is Beyonce being the Virgo that she is, she redesigns a lot of the shit that she gets.
She got about. If I open Beyonce's closet, I probably will see the same iteration of the same dress, like in 10 different ways.
800 different ways.
800. And what color is it gonna be? Gold.
Gold. Because she's a solid gold Barbie.
Yep.
It's her color. Pay it.
It's fine.
It's fine. But how did you all feel about her not receiving the biggest award of the night, which was Album of the Year?
I really think she should have gotten that.
This was harder than the ones before.
You feel like it was most deserving this year?
I think so.
I agree. I think it was an excellent body of work. I think that it should not go unseen how seamless each song goes into the next.
Yeah.
Like, it was quite masterful. I really do think so. I thought the lyrical content was some of her best and creative that I've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not gonna pretend like it wasn't songs on that album when she wasn't singing the fuck down on Virgo's Groove and Plastic on the Sofa, off the sofa, whatever. I'm sorry, but she was singing all the things that make a great album. I feel like was there.
All the elements. I mean, I just think in this moment she was definitely slighted. And this is somebody who's listened to Harry's House, because I'm a fan of Harry Styles and his music. Mm-hmm. And Harry's House, yes, I would say it's a good album. Album of the year, next to Renaissance, I don't know. I don't think so.
It had a lot of good ones on it, but so does Renaissance.
There was some good competition on that ballot.
Renaissance should have got it though.
Mm-hmm.
I think I even saw wasn't Coldplay there as well?
Mm-hmm. Another good album.
And they always usually clean. They have sat many of the other legends and icons.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I love their music too, but no. Mm-mm.
Honestly, to me, it's rare that they lose.
Coldplay is over.
They are. No.
You know what I didn't like though? I saw an article on, oh my God, I forgot the source. However, they said they revealed one of the judges for voting on Album of the Year. Mm-hmm. And one of them says something like, I'm tired of people thinking because Beyonce tried something new that I gotta vote for her or some shit. And I was just like, why are you even singling her out? Just cast your motherfucking vote. And of course they said he was 70-some years old and he wanted to vote for ABBA. But yes. I think he ended up voting for Harry, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. That's right. They made ABBA. This was their first album in what, 30 years?
And ABBA is beat. And ABBA is beat.
He was honest and said that if not Harry, he would have did ABBA. But if he's being honest about ABBA, I believe he said it isn't their best work. So he voted for Harry. My thing is, why did you have to single out Beyonce? Like, it's a certain... It just goes to show, and the bitch had to be white. I don't give a fuck if they said.
I don't care.
It's called,
big asshole.
I know.
Used to give black women their things, honey.
Yeah. The color spoke for itself, baby. But anyway, Beyonce is on to bigger and better things after setting records and shit.
Right.
She is focused on her what?
World
Renaissance
tour.
World Tour.
Okay.
Baby,
Oh Lord.
this shit was sold. Some of these tickets sold out. Actually, not some. The tickets that she dropped, they sold out the same day. Then the ones that she had reserved for, that you can reserve for, it was so many people reserved that everybody couldn't. And then I heard that some people were getting emails like, you were selected to buy a ticket. Everybody didn't get selected. That shit is wild to me.
Yeah, people are still waiting to get their tickets. It's scary. It's shaky.
She don't play. How do y'all feel about her doing a world tour without dropping any visuals?
Well, people used to do it all the time. Once upon a time.
Well, but Beyonce in particular, who's been dropping visual albums for the last.
Oh my gosh.
She's been dropping visual albums
I'm okay
since
with
I
it.
want to say B-Day.
She's gonna give y'all something they could feel. She's gonna give them something they could feel.
I'm okay
It's
with it.
fine. I just want a visual at some point. I'm just dying to see these songs set to, just seeing her in the element of these songs and performing them in a way that's compelling, And of course, everybody wants to learn the choreography, but I don't know. Maybe she wanted to go more conceptual this time, maybe a little bit more abstract. Maybe she wasn't really, I don't know, focused visually with this album.
I honestly think that she
It
was focused
really
on motherhood.
sonically.
I genuinely think she was just more focused on motherhood this time around, to be honest with you. I don't know. I just get an energy from Beyonce. Like, I'm not saying she looks tired, but I feel exhaustion in her energy.
He has 2 kids. Oh my God. Young children.
Yeah.
Blue Ivy is now at an age where she could, she could take care of herself. But there's still 2 little ones.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
Did any of you plan to buy tickets for this tour?
No, I'm not like really a concert goer.
I'm not either. I hate standing on my feet. I don't like bitches around me. I will watch the shit on Netflix or whatever platform.
See her, but I'm like, the crowds, how the fuck am I getting there? How am I getting out?
If somebody starts shooting, where can I run out and exit? Like,
standing on my feet. No.
Listen,
bitches drink falling on me.
I saw Beyonce for the Formation tour, so I kind of feel like I saw her when I wanted to see her. I would definitely see her on this tour too, but Mother took all my money. So
yeah, you're going to see Jan.
Yeah, I'm going to see Jan. So I'm going to have to say no, but I know that I will see a good visual of Alien Superstar, which is really all I would really pay to see at this point. There's nothing else on the album I want to see her perform live. Maybe Summer Renaissance, but other than that, Alien Superstar is what I would want to witness live. But I'm not paying to see one song.
I would actually like to see.
I'm gonna make myself clear. I love the whole album.
Yeah, I think I would like to see. Since you mentioned it, I would like to see Cuff It and Move. I would like to see
Move
with the icon.
I want to see Move.
Grace Jones.
Maybe Act 2 is the visuals.
That's what we have all speculated, but I can't confirm. Obviously,
we can't. Right. But that would be dope if she dropped the Act 2, and I'd be so happy.
Right. maybe there's some type of contractual stipulation that if she does, because she only has 3 albums left in her contract, right?
Well, she, like me, is an annoying Virgo, and there's definitely a plan in place.
Maybe she has to space them apart.
You
And
know,
she's,
yeah.
who knows? Listen, I just want the shit.
Me too. Give it to me.
Give me
I do
all
want to see her perform
visual.
with the icon.
But let me also be very clear as well that it's not that I'm not going because I don't like concerts. I ain't got
Okay.
them tickets. Them tickets.
They look kind of reasonable.
I've never had
like,
4.
when they
It was
dropped
not an option.
When they dropped the real prices, they weren't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but I ain't got and I ain't get. Ain't got, can't get. Oh well. But maybe next time. I saw bitches spending thousands of dollars to be on. I think she has like a stage.
Yes.
Like, seats like literally on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh, she really trying to turn it,
Yeah,
huh?"
she's trying to turn it.
I think only like a small amount of people can be in those seats. I'm like, bitches are like, "Oh, I want those.
I want those."
The real girls, the girls that think they over, they give me those.
And I don't have to do a meet and greet where y'all take pictures of me and I put my leg on y'all shoulders. I'm just going to put seats on the stage.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
Chris Brown, I'm knocking at your door. Anyway,
well, listen, you're knocking on a lot of people's door. Because sitting people on the stage, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to spend to meet my mother. And let me tell you something else. The picture's going to be over. It's going to be given mother and daughter.
But Jenny not going to be putting her leg on your shoulder and bending down.
I dream about us together again, baby.
I'm still trying to think of what I'm going to say.
Baby, Chris Brown was letting the girls throw their ass on his lap. I was like,
yeah, I don't know. I have a couple of different things, so I'm going to just, I don't want to draw a blank. So I'm going to try to,
You're going to be like, hey, girl.
It's definitely not going to be, I'm definitely not going to freeze up. I'll say that. It's going to be, I'm going to say what I'm going to have to say. Like,
you're not going to cry?
Maybe.
You don't know if you're gonna cry until you actually meet her and cry. It's like an overwhelming out of body experience.
It can happen. I'm a crier, so it can happen at any time. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. But I'll be ready, and I'm gonna be beat as hell. You hear me?
Absolutely.
I'm going to be
just bring some tissue. Just bring some tissue. Just
yeah, I will have tissue, and I will be high boot.
Rolling off a beam.
Listen, any last words of encouragement or to celebrate Beyonce on Renaissance tour?
No.
Y'all just go and have fun. Don't cut up.
She's going to turn it.
She is going to give y'all what you need.
Yes, she is. And she gonna be singing like she was in where? In that homophobic country she was at.
No, Lord.
Bye.
Listen. Let me tell you something. This is homophobic here. Who y'all?
Damn, it is.
Y'all really think y'all came up with something that time, didn't y'all?
They did.
They thought they came up with something talking about Beyonce performing in that homophobic country. It's him, girl, please. Your mother's homophobic.
Your mama don't love you, nor does she speak to you. You just ate Thanksgiving at a fucking box while they was at the table. Bitch, shut up. I hit too many. That wasn't necessary.
I hope that doesn't come up to hit.
But it's true though.
It's true. You're unloved, and it's showing up in your dating habits. But speaking of unloved and homophobia,
my boo.
What's his name?
Greg.
Gregory, right?
Gsuwoo.
Gsuwoo.
So he's on the docket because apparently, mind you,
not the docket.
I know, right? I'm gonna call it the docket.
You wore me out with that. You know, Wendy Williams would randomly say that. She'd be like, guess who's on the docket?
On the docket.
Go ahead.
Well, he outside in the line waiting to get in hell.
Oh my God.
No, bitch, she got out of line.
He's still going to hell.
The red carpet to hell.
You think because you stopped sucking dick and you still sucking dick in your dreams that it changed a thing?
First of all,
anyway, what this is about? Anyway, let's get to that. So this gay bitch said,
"Oh my God, what is wrong with you? Have some empathy."
Oh, right, you're right. I'm sorry, but this gay bitch said that she is no longer gay.
He said what he said.
As of what, today, yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. She's no longer gay because it is simple, unbecoming, not right, shouldn't be sleeping with men, all the above. Oh, I'm sorry. He ended it with, this is just a personal statement to me, but you said it publicly anyway. Let me preface with this. I don't give a fuck who you're sleeping with. Go not be gay no more by your damn self. Why are you announcing this on social media? What is your agenda? You do more damage with that by announcing. If you don't want to be gay no more, just go do it. It's just like when people be like, I'm taking a break from social media. Bitch, just get offline.
Just get off. Just log off.
You're not gay no more. Okay.
Implied.
Go stop sucking dick. Stop taking dick in private. Why are you telling us? You would have just popped up on social media with your new woman, and some people might have had something to say, but I just would have been like, okay. I don't care who you're lying with. But the fact that you have to announce that's sinful and, sir.
That's the part I have a problem.
That's the part that does not sit well with me.
I have a problem with that. And I am empathetic, of course, because we know that, religion and religiosity has been weaponized, especially with gay men, gay Black men in particular. And, that noise has been heard for a lot of gay men since they were very young. This idea that, who they are.
It's a problem in this world.
Is a bad thing.
An abomination.
It's something awful. It's something that deserves to be punished. So I have empathy on that end, but for you to publicly come out and indirectly perpetuate that same narrative that's been very hurtful and very damaging to the community you just left, I find it irresponsible, and cruel, and indicative of something that you have not reconciled within yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think you sure about what you're saying, homie.
You don't even believe yourself.
Who exactly? Who are you trying to convince?
Us.
I
Or
had,
himself.
and it's funny. I had the pleasure of meeting this young man and his boyfriend at the time.
Oh, that's why you got sympathy. Okay, continue.
Well, that's not necessarily,
I'm
that is
kidding.
not
I'm
the
kidding.
only reason why.
I'm kidding.
But I did meet him and his then boyfriend. This is maybe, I don't know, going on 2 or 3 years. Well, like 3 years ago now. And they were both lovely and they seemed very much in love.
Shane, right? You said it, right?
Shane, Justin.
Yeah, okay.
They were both wonderful and they seemed very much together.
Until they weren't after that yacht trip. Anyway,
Dubai trip.
but I think there was some yacht involved and they left his ass. Yeah.
See, and that's some gay
Shane
shit.
Red. Yeah, it was.
It's some gay shit.
Well, I want to see what his butthole looked like.
His butthole is bruised, and that's why he quit being gay.
Listen, no, it's not.
We don't know.
I'm gonna tell you
if it is or not.
I'm gonna tell you.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. There's only 2 reasons what's going on here. Either he don't want to be with that Shane no more and don't know how to get out of it, or the black people from the church are right and you got a choice. It's either one or the other. So what do you think it is?
Well, he gonna get up in the morning and what Andrew Caldwell said, choose meow.
You will never put a hot dog in my face.
I love meow.
So you decide, bitch.
Listen, I will say, like on a serious, less mean and more empathetic level, it's unfortunate that gay men, queer people feel backed into a wall, making decisions like this so that they can feel human, to humanize themselves, to purify themselves, their existence, to feel like they belong in this world. And not just that, normalize, just to be a regular person who should not be punished here or thereafter in the afterlife, right? I also want to add, it's unfortunate that even when they feel compelled to make these statements on social media and they think that they're opting out of the gay experience, homophobia you don't get to check out of it, because the way that cis hetero people work in this world is, well, they still will see you as what? A gay man.
A dick sucking gay man.
Gay man. And they will chain you to your past.
Exactly. You
hear that?
In these people's eyes, these ignorant people's eyes, you're only as good as the last dick you saw.
You hear that?
Even if we take gay out of the equation, let's take gay out of the equation. He's still very much, to me, who would I would say express themselves in a way as a queer person. He still has mannerisms that, to me, reflect as queer.
To me, very feminine affectations. He's not over
basically. So with that in mind, simple-minded people, whether they still gonna see you as what, right?
And just because you made this announcement publicly don't mean a good and goddamn. And they don't give a fuck how many baddies you clothe and dress and hang out with, and no, they don't give a damn. And you better worry about these baddies too. Because some of them still see you as a gay man as well.
Good luck on your pussy hunt.
When you're meow.
He'll still get some, because some of these cunts. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Well, I told you. I know if you, they'll jump on any dick if it's big.
God.
Lindsay, why would you say that about black women, cis hetero women?
Because it's true.
Here's the thing. What I know to be true now, these ladies eat ass and peg now anyway. So maybe they'll find a medium.
They jump on cute 14-inch dicks. They do a lot of stuff that they claim.
And if that's the only way he will feel comfortable being a bottom, then so be it.
These people do things that they claim they ain't doing, but they're lying.
But I do want to say this. Make your clothes and shut the fuck up. Or style, do whatever you do.
Exactly. Style your bitches and leave us out of it. Okay?
Leave us out of it. Before I have to burn your gay ass at a stake. Anyway. And then there's another homosexual on our list. So this one here. Wow. Ooh. I don't know if anyone saw a few weeks ago when this gentleman here, or lack thereof, was on a date with someone, and they were having what appeared to be like a good time, right?
Yeah, he made a TikTok.
Yeah, they went to several different locations. The man paid for the date. They looked like they were having a grand old time. And at the very end of the video, this gentleman here, Malik Joseph, well known for his OnlyFans and paying gentlemen for sex, said that the guy that he was on a date with was not his type.
Well, he said it throughout the video, by the way. He said in the beginning of the video, he said,
well, he's not really my type, but
yeah, he's not really my type. And then at the end, it was like a crescendo, like, oh, I'm not attracted to him at all. You're like, but I enjoyed myself. He should have fed you a Frank.
Do we want to talk about him as a person, or do we want to generalize it? And just in general, people that do these types of things.
Well,
we can generalize it.
Yeah, we can generalize.
Because I think there's something deeper.
No, there's a pathology here that needs to be.
Yeah, that's my
It doesn't
concern.
just begin with him.
It's not even about him.
And it's actually a kind of two-parter.
It's horrible, no matter which way it goes.
What he did was terrible. But there is something bigger at play. Yeah.
And from what I remember, the guy wasn't ugly at all.
No, I wouldn't say he was probably like a level caliber person that he may be used to. But
tell them, Emery, because that's part of the pathology. The OnlyFans segment of the population, please tell them about what that looks like and how it manifested itself in this tiki-taki.
Well, I also want to point out, like, I feel like many people, and it's not a judgment, it's an observation, they open up this Pandora's box and they become insatiable. It's like you didn't fuck all these people, and now you have this standard of how everything is supposed to exist for you while you also give up nothing. Like, I'm so used to fucking these type of men.
Mm-hmm.
This body is what sex should always be like for me.
Level 10 men, 10s, yeah.
And not to say you don't deserve that. Malik, I think we can all agree, is an attractive man, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not asking him to downgrade, or anybody, right? I'm not asking you to downgrade your preference, but this behavior you're showing, where you go on dates and you just kind of like, it came off as like, he don't deserve me, but I'm gonna use him for his money real quick.
Absolutely. And it's, you know what? That part of it, let me tell you something. 80% of people have gone out on that date where you maybe just wanted some company and you're going to a great restaurant and you didn't want to pay.
The free food date, yeah.
Yes. And that's fine. But you don't go on TikTok.
Yeah.
And chronicle.
And put in the man's face on, it's just
Right.
like.
I don't understand why he put his face there.
Cool.
You could have just put his legs walking down the street.
Cruelty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or you could have made a post about it, like, I went on this date, child. He was nice, but he ain't my type. But like, to actually, there was an identity attached to the person you were talking about.
Cruel.
Yeah.
You don't do that to people.
So he's writing that line going to hell with you know who.
Yes.
Oh, no, he in front of the line.
Yes.
He in front of the line. He actually came back to get back in front because he was already sentenced, but he got some extra charges.
And then there's this thing about validation and worthiness. He made the TikTok just to let people know he was worthy of being taken out on a date. Like, to let you bitches know that even though I done suck, and you know, pulled fire out of my ass with niggas on OnlyFans, someone still values me enough to take me out on a date.
Put candles up his ass and lit matches.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's funny you mention that, because that's what I feel like is the real thing behind this.
Mm-hmm.
This is about an insecurity of you revealing, like, people do want me beyond just sex.
Yeah.
You had to convince us that people actually want to date you, because there's been this several conversations about how people that do OnlyFans and sex work entirely are not worthy of being loved, which I disagree with, to be clear. So this unworthiness that you've been feeling, what manifested is this fucking video of you making it seem like, oh, I got options and he ain't for me. That was about your insecurity.
No, the fuck you don't. And wasn't nobody else asking you on no goddamn date.
Oh, and let's go back a bit further.
That's hard to swallow.
Very hard to swallow. Even hard to swallow than the 13-inch dicks that Malik Joseph was swallowing on OnlyFans. But let me also add this to the fucking story, because there's a history with this one here. He also was dating somebody who did OnlyFans, and I don't know if y'all remember this light-skinned gentleman with lighter eyes. He attacked him, or I don't even know if they were dating. They were like just dealing with each other, talking, and they got into a domestic dispute.
Yeah.
Fought. I don't even know if I can call it fighting, because he beat his ass. Malik beat the boy ass like badly. So you have revealed that you're violent. You have revealed that you're cruel. You revealed your insecurity. I would say it doesn't appear that you have that many options, because who would want to date you? That's how you act.
On that. You don't. No. You don't do that to people.
You don't. But let's get back to the generalization here, because we have to talk about that. Like, people in general. Well, I guess we kind of already touched on it, right?
Yeah, we already talked about it. He's horrible. He's horrible. And anybody who want to date him after seeing that, you're horrible too. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying the behavior itself of feeling like they have to publicize that someone was not their type, or they're not worthy of your presence.
The fact that he kept reiterating that was just disgusting to me. And he took him on a great date. Like they had fun. There was like a paint and sip. There was like games, dinner. Like
No one will ever do that for you again. You'll be lucky if you get a 3-piece from motherfucking KFC with mashed potatoes and gravy the next time you have sex, sir. Bitch, it was delicious yesterday, by the way. But anyway, it was.
No, but it's true. I mean,
but
listen, it's true. He tried it with that.
Go to hell.
I think also an observation I made is you wanted him to be your type because he was so nice.
Mm-hmm.
You wish that somebody that sweet.
They ain't made like that. Y'all are in competition. Y'all
if he wasn't your type so bad,
exactly,
wouldn't have shown up.
Mm-hmm. No,
you wanted to test the waters and try something new.
Yeah, by experimenting on a person.
Yeah, you enjoyed yourself. I know I would have if I went on a paint sip and all those other nice little things that you never get to do on camera.
A really nice date for him, and he wasn't even worth it.
Terrible.
Yeah, like I said, not my type.
He ain't worth 2 cents. Okay.
I hope you go to prison for tax evasion for not filing your OnlyFans 1099. I'm sick of you, bitch.
Okay.
You're evil.
Cruel.
But I also, again, want to reinforce, I do think that sex work is valid work.
Listen, that's not what this is about. Fuck her.
It's not.
Fuck her. That's not what this is about. Yeah. She's a rude bitch.
I just made a few OnlyFans digs just to fuck with him, but I just want to be clear on my stance that it is valid work.
Of course it's valid work. Them hoes is making money.
And they are worthy of love.
Just like those criminals on Capitol Hill. Listen, the girls make their coins the way they want to make their coins. It's fine.
Yes. And listen, we know people who do OnlyFans that are in relationships and that are dating just fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
So
it's fine.
But you gonna be lonely for a long time.
Oh yeah. You're gonna be lonelier than
Yeah.
Y'all know who that is.
Who is it?
We're not saying their name.
Oh my God. We don't have to say no names.
There's a lot of people that could fill in those blanks.
There's a lot of people that can fill in those blanks.
It's really only a few people, But listen, it's fine. He's an asshole.
Listen, we said what we said about it.
It's what it is. It's what it is. That's it.
What we said about it.
He gonna pull up on us.
And do what?
Are y'all about it?
Listen, I ain't going to Dallas, Texas, channel.
Yeah, I mean, we just pointed out the obvious. We didn't do anything.
No, yeah.
I
had no problem with him before.
Be nice to people. Be kind.
Be kind to people. Karma is real. This is not the type of things you want to put into the universe. It comes back at you tenfold.
Tenfold.
Yeah.
But anyway, I do want to remind the swallows out there, please look out for Can't Tell Me Nothing coming out on February 17th.
Yeah. And it doesn't go, can't tell me nothing. Like Kanye.
Oh.
Like Wanye Kest.
Wanye Kest.
No.
Woo. Oh God.
And also, give us a 5-star review on all the platforms that you are listening to this podcast on, or if you're watching us on YouTube. You definitely can follow us at HTS_podcast on Instagram and Twitter. And if you like what the fuck you hear, if this pill was worth swallowing, then buy us another one.
Buy some
us a
more
pill.
pills, honey. Okay, go to buy me a coffee and buy some pills.
Oh yeah, we're worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I might show a titty on camera next time.
Me too.
I'm not doing that.
What you think sitting under this house coat?
Child, don't nobody on here want to see no cunt titties.
Listen.
I know. That's why I wasn't doing it.
Listen, if you like these videos, let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to us as well. And let us know what you want us to talk about. Give us topics.
Yeah. And
tell us if you like the show.
And
we be sure to give you more content like this. All right, swallows, we out.
Oh, Lord.